Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Checking for Bugs, Part 2. We learned in the previous year that from the Torah law, a bug would be Bata B'Shishim. We would apply the laws of Bata B'Shishim that have been nullified if the bug is in a mixture. But the rabbi says since the Torah is so stringent that even if you eat one bug by itself and it's tiny, it's less than an olive size, you get lashes. So the rabbi says we're not going to rely on bittul where it's nullified in the mixture. So therefore, when it's mixed into fruits, vegetables, and other kinds of foods, we don't simply say, Bata B'Shishim, it's 1 in 60. So that's the rabbinic halacha of mixture regarding bugs, prohibited bugs. So in the Shulchan Aruch, it gives us guidelines. This is the Shulchan Aruch. This is not recent poskim. Recent poskim, of course, elaborate on this. But already in the Shulchan Aruch, Siman Pei Dalet, the halacha of bugs, it's in the Shulchan Aruch. And again, in Siman Kuf later on, talks about barrier, complete objects, and it gives us guidelines. When do we have to check for bugs? And it gives 2 separate cases. You find infestation, 3 bugs or more in a specific product, then already you have to check. There's a sign of something wrong here, and you need to check through the whole food. That's one way that one is obligated to check. Or the Shulchan Aruch writes both in Pei Dalet, in Siman in Seif, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, over there it talks about Darko Lahatliya. If its nature is to have infestation, so right now I didn't see anything. It's not that I saw 3 bugs, but this is the type of fruit or vegetable or food that has infestation, then I need to check. So we have guidelines already from 500 years ago from the Shulchan Aruch, who's basing himself on the authorities way earlier than him, that there's 2 ways that I'm going to have to check. One is if this specific food, I see signs of problems, of infestation, or in general, this food has a fear of infestation, as opposed to some other food where it never has it. I don't see any problem here, so I can eat it without checking. That's the guidelines already from the Shulchan Aruch. So the question is, well, which foods are the ones that have infestation or risks of infestation? It depends on each society and each season. Person needs to become an expert or rely on the experts who understand, who know the facts on the ground. Which foods are subject to infestation and at which season? So those guidelines, we can understand the lists that we see, the different kashrus lists, the different websites, how to check foods is based on those ideas. That if either this object right in front of me, I see signs of infestation, or the object in general has a netiyah or has a leaning towards infestation, that's when I have to check. And then we have the guidelines, which ones I have to check, and what is the efficient way to check. Shalom.